Hello everyone, welcome to our CDL study system to help you pass the exam and obtain your CDL license. I hope this is useful, and for more videos make sure to subscribe to our channel. Thank you and good luck. Air Brakes exam number 1. Oil and water usually collects in compressed air tanks. If you do not have an automatic tank drain, when should you drain the air tanks? After every working day. What is the S-cam used for? To apply the brakes. Which of the following makes the total stopping distance for air brakes longer than for hydraulic brakes? Brake lag distance. The brake system that applies and releases the brakes when the driver uses the brake pedal is the service brake system. To make an emergency stop with air brakes using the stop braking method, you should brake as hard as you can, get off the brakes when the wheels lock, get back on the brakes when the wheels start rolling again. Brake lag distance at 55 miles per hour is blank feet. (32 feet). If your vehicle has an alcohol evaporator, it is there to reduce the risk of ice in the air brake valves in cold weather. What can legally hold a parking or emergency braking position for a truck, tractor, or a bus? Spring pressure. The braking power of the spring brakes depends on the adjustment of the service brakes. Which of the following should you do before leaving your vehicle unattended? Do all of the above. Set the parking brakes, remove the keys, and chuck the wheels. Under which conditions are front wheel brakes good? All weather conditions. If the air tanks are not drained, your brakes may fail because of water freezing. Which of the following can cause brakes to fade or fail? All of the above. Excessive use of the service brakes, not relying enough on engine braking, and brakes being out of adjustment. What is the best way to test if your vehicle's spring brakes come on automatically. All of the above are correct. Continue to step on and off the brake pedal until the manufacturer's PSI specification is met for spring brakes to engage. On single vehicles, continue to step on and off the brake pedal until the parking brake valve pops out. On tractor-trailer vehicles, continue to step on and off the brake pedal until the parking brake valve pops out. If your vehicle has a properly functioning dual air brake system and minimum sized air tanks, the air pressure should build from 85 to 100 psi within blank seconds. 45 seconds. The air compressor will stop pumping air into the air tanks at blank psi. 125 psi. An anti-lock braking system or ABS system activates when your wheels are about to lock up. Excessive heat caused by overuse of the service brakes can cause the brakes to fade. Excessive use of the service brakes may result in overheating, which can lead to expansion of the brake drums. A typical air brake system is fully charged at 125 psi. During normal driving, spring brakes are usually held back by air pressure. During your final air brake check, if the air pressure does not build up fast enough, the air pressure may drop too low during driving. To test the static air leakage rate, you should turn off the engine, release the parking brake, and let the system settle. Air brakes use blank to make the brakes work. Compressed air. When you press on the brake pedal, compressed air enters the brake chambers. The air compressor governor controls when air is pumped into the air tanks. Of the choices below, the first thing to do when a low air pressure warning comes on is stop and safely park as soon as possible. Air brake equipped vehicles must have a supply pressure gauge. Modern air brake system combines three different systems. They are the service brakes, the parking brakes, and the emergency brakes. If you must make an emergency stop, use your brakes so that you stay in a straight line and can steer. The driver must be able to see a warning that is given before air pressure in the service air tanks falls below 60 psi. The most common type of foundation brakes found on heavy vehicles is the S-cam brake. When driving down a long steep hill, you should release the brake when you are 5 miles per hour below your safe speed. The modulating control valve is a spring-loaded valve that will let you put on the brakes on slowly if the service brakes fail. Which of the following will be true about your brake function and your anti-lock braking system fails? You will still have normal brake function and will just need to get the ABS repaired as soon as possible. Which of the following is not part of the braking process when you're driving a tractor-trailer combination vehicle with an anti-lock braking system? You should drive faster so that you will be able to keep the trailer and tractor straight. Which of the following are true about a dual air brake system? All of the above are true. Usually, one system operates the front axle and the other one operates the rear axle. It uses a single set of brake controls. One system is called the primary system and the other one is called the secondary system. How can you tell if your vehicle is equipped with an anti-lock braking system? Check if the vehicle was manufactured after 1998. Spring brakes are all of the above. Brakes that come on automatically on a truck or tractor when the PSI drops too low. Made up of powerful springs that are held back by air pressure while you're driving. Not going to take full effect until your PSI drops to a certain range, typically 20 to 30 PSI. In the event of a brake system failure, the emergency brake system uses blank to stop the vehicle, parts of the service brakes and the parking brakes, Repeatedly pressing and releasing fan in the brake pedal may result in a loss of brake air pressure, if the spring brakes are on, when should you push the brake pedal? Never. You will know that your brakes are fading if you have to press the brake pedal harder than usual to control your speed. A converter dolly with anti-lock brakes is required to have a yellow lamp on the left side. Which of the following is the most important thing about hard braking? Don't lock the wheels for longer than an instant. In controlled braking, you brake in a straight line. If oil and water collect in the air tanks, what could happen to the brakes? The brakes could fail. S-cam drum brakes have an S-cam in each brake chamber. Why is it called an S-cam? It is shaped like the letter S. To test the air service brakes, brake firmly while slowly moving forward.